Hello, this is Play a Hole with Will Greene. We're at for a warm-up 9 with Chip and Diamond, Montana Wildcat. Using the titles Pro V1 right now, number 3. From the blues, this hole's about 390 yards. I usually play the whites. Really feeling the effect of the blues right now. Kind of a different tee shot because I'm squared up off the right. I've been fading the ball pretty much all day, so I'm going to try to work a fade with the green bunker on the left side of the green. I'm just going to try to peel one off there. Hopefully it rolls out and I'll have a pitching wedge to maybe a gap wedge in my hand. Wind's a little off the right, so that might hurt the fade a little bit. So if we end up in the left side of the fairway, that's a good angle. So I'm not going to be upset about that. Smooth swing. All right, so we actually pull hooked that ball. It's in the left woods. All right, like I said, I pulled the ball left. Luckily, it kicked straight down off the tree. I'm not really sure how it ended up here, but it is. We have a really interesting shot right now. There's a bunker right in front of the pin, so if I wanted to roll something, it'd just get trapped. And then there's a tree preventing me from keeping the ball high. So what I'm going to try to do is I have a lie right now that's up, so the ball's above my feet. I think the ball is going to draw naturally, so I'm just going to play into that. Maybe try to draw it around the tree. If I shoot it out right, it's a 9-iron. I don't think it's going to go OB. And if I overhook it, that's fine. It's not terrible to be long with this pin, as long as you're left. If you're long right, it's kind of dead. So just working the draw. Oh my gosh, holy shit. I didn't actually expect that to work. It definitely turned over about 10 yards in the air, and I kept it low because of the draw. Issue is it might be long, so we're gonna see where it goes. All right, we're back. I'm not really sure how I'm in this predicament. This is the ball mark right here. I'm not sure if with your angular view you can see it. The ball landed right. Holy firm. There you go. Ball landed right here and rolled out like 2 yards. I'm not really sure how I did that with a draw, but we're gonna focus on that shot. We've got a wind holding it off the right, and we've got a left to right putt. These greens have been rock hard, especially surprisingly after it rained 2 days ago. It's been raining for 3 straight days. They've been really quick. It's downhill. There's a dead leaf off the left that I think I'm gonna play it off of and just trickle it. I've been far on a lot of pins today. I've been behind them, so you know, if I leave it short, that's a price I'm willing to pay. Just get a 2-putt par and get out of here. Maybe give it a skate. Not terrible, not great. Definitely at the last second, I decided to play instead of the leaf. I just audible and went in the inside. That's a 2-putt par. That's how you conquer hole 10 at Wildcat. Alright guys, we got hole 11 here at Wildcat. Pretty gritty. I mean, to be honest, if I wasn't recording, I would give up on that hole prematurely, but the camera gives me some sense of hope. We were digressing. Hole 11, this hole's a dog-leg left. It's identical in Little Hickory, but it's actually a par 5 over there, and it's a very similar distance. The line is to hit a straight ball, or like a draw around the right corner bunker. When my draws happen, they tend to get unstable. So I'm going to try to play a straight ball or maybe a fade over the meat of that bunker and hopefully give us a 150 to or in shot. I mean, 150 or in would be good. This hole's playing about 420 right now, so anything 150 and in would be nice. So we'll see what we can do. I haven't been driving the ball great today. And that's where I'm going to use my mulligan. Cross myself one mulligan on the back nine. I'm totally going to use it there. I mean, I really don't know what happened there. To be honest, I thought everything was going to connect to that. Just pushed it out right and it sliced it. We'd have 300 yards into a par 4, and I'm just not going to do that. All right. Golly. I mean, not a super great ball either. I just kind of heel spun it. Center of the fairway though. Move. We got about 175 in. Pin's about dead to us. Maybe 2 yards uphill. It's a middle stick. It's off the left. I'm not on the fairway. I'm on the first cut. That's what happened. Ball just spun up, and I had this little spinny fade thing. I kind of knew what kind of ball it'd be as soon as it left the face. Got about 180 out. I'm gonna really give this 8-iron a whack because there's a wind behind us. So I'm gonna aim at the center of the green. I've been drawing the iron today, so if it draws, it draws. I'm fine with the draw. Just not a hook, please. Please no hook. I chunked it a little. If it goes, it's good. And boy, did it went. We're on the right side of the green, about center. Distance-wise, might have a nasty 2-putt though. We'll see. Guys, I'm resting it on a rake right now. I don't even know if you can see me. So, I don't even know where the ball landed. I don't see a divot. If this is it, it's a sponge. I'd see it. Yeah. Oh, it's right here. I'm assuming. That feels kind of, no, that's an old divot. Still gonna repair the green though. We got about a 25-footer uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left, but that could be because of the slope I'm oriented on. Green's a little moving right. Still gonna give it some pace because it's uphill. I hate right to left breaking putts. So we might try to leave it a little under braking, so that way we might have a uphill comebacker. Just get out of here with a 2-putt. I mean, speed was not an issue. I don't even know if you can see me right now. Speed was not an issue. It was more of a break. It didn't break at all. So we're going to clean this up. Wow. That got a little scary. First putt doesn't break. Second putt seems almost a little flatter. Sneak it in through the left edge of the cup. It's 2 pars in a row. We'll see if we can keep it up. Couple things about this hole. I don't like this hole. The dog leg right. It's about, not really sure. I think it's like 330. What's that say? It says 352. Wow. Didn't realize that. Every time it's like 210 to carry that bunker on the right fully. And so if I hit a 5-iron, which is my longest cavity backed iron, sometimes I'll hit it or spin up in the air and it'll just plug in the bunker, and then I'll have a terrible shot. There are bunkers far, so I'm going to try to hit a little squirter with the driver. I haven't ended up in the forest doing this, but I'm going to try to hit a straight ball. something like that. Hopefully it'll fade. This is the hellacious seed. We'll see if it works. Just got to straighten the ball out. Be disciplined. Discipline, baby. Full slow. Wow. I hit it really low, like to the point where it almost skirted the tee box. It got a bad, I guess, ground check on the first hit. It got in the fairway, which is also a good thing because it would have skirted into that bunker up there. So we're gonna hit a second shot and see what we got. All right. You might see the spread out clubs on the ground. I was having a little bit of a panic before I saw the ball, thinking about using a pitching wedge. At the end of the day, I had a driver. There's a 5-iron over there. You can see I've taken a couple swings with the pitching wedge. I'm a little scared. Skinnying it or hitting it fat and end up in the bunker. Just gonna drop it down. Got about 215, maybe 210 from here. We're just gonna take our medicine and see what we can do. Oh my gosh. Golly. I can't catch a break on this. I've hit so many bad shots on this 9. I'm just like fighting. We're gonna see if we can get that up and down. I didn't hear a tree. So God willing it carried everything, but if it didn't, we're gonna have to get gritty. All right, guys, I'm not making this up. I don't know if I'm eye blind or something. We were on the green in regulation, had about a 20-footer. I really sawed off that 52 because it was only like it was like a 118 shot, and I was still like 10 yards short. So, whatever. We found my ball, and you know it's mine because it's a Titleist 4. It's a Titleist 6 Pro V1. The exact ball I hit. It's got the tree mark on it. It's got the VB mark on it. I'm not really sure how I missed it. Yeah, to be honest, I have no clue how I missed this ball. But we got about an 80-yard shot. It's about 75 from here. It's a little uphill 2 or 3 yards, and the pin's in the back. So I'm gonna fling up a 60. It's not gonna be a full one. For some reason, my 60 goes a weirdly long distance. I don't think it's bent, but I'm gonna saw off some of it. That was a little too hard of a swing. And hopefully we can get up and down for the par here. I mean, that was a horrible wedge swing. Holy shit. Wow, I mean, that was terrible. We're on the right corner of the green, caught a piece. Actually, I mean, I think we have an okay part of the green, but like we're gonna have at least 20 feet, 25. I mean, guys, like I said here, divot, ball. We got about 30 feet, 35. This is almost as far as I could have put it away from the pin unless I'd hit a little short. It's like a little, it's like uphill for the first 70% of the putt, and then last 30% it's slightly downhill. These greens are so quick though, it's hard to tell. Grain's like coming into me a little bit, and it's uphill, so I'm gonna give it some gas on the first part. Hopefully just trundle it right down there. These right to left putts do freak me out. Last one didn't break though, so we're gonna try to 2-putt this and then sneak away with a bogey. I mean, holy shit, that was so bad. I was so scared of flying that by. Pin's tucked by. I mean, we're gonna have like 10 feet. We did get a little bit of how it broke last time. Going right to left. I have a spec I like, so I'm gonna try to play at that, cash it out, and walk away. Oh shit. was obviously good. That's a triple. Got 125 to this hole. I'm hitting the gap. Really not much to it. Pins in the front, off to the right. All right, might orient our body a little rightward. Let's not give it a huge swing with a gap wedge. Sounds like an easy day. I chunked it. That's really short. Oh, no, it's not. I caught a piece. Sit, sit, sit. Stop it. There you go. All right, it didn't catch a piece. It actually sinked off into the rough over there, where the first cut kind of. So we're gonna probably putt it still. Guys, you're gonna have to take my word on this. I'm aiming it at the pin because I'm delusionally confident that I'll hopefully get it kind of close. It sunk off just to the rough. I don't know how it rolled down here. I guess it's technically on a hill, so. Not technically, it is. So I think it's gonna check a little bit, especially going into the hill. So I'm trying to land it 7 feet, maybe 5, 6 or something, short of it, and get out here with par. Go in the hole. Holy cow, that was awesome. That was, I mean, let's go. Okay, there's a guy behind. It's an easy par. That was a great feel. Center of the face chip. Thought I landed a little short, but it released just a little bit to give me a non-stress-free par. This is gonna be the last hole I put on cord, at least. I wanna have a good time, feel God's grace, and just relax and listen to some good music and make some good golf shots in my own head after this. So this will be the last hole I record. This hole, according to the box, is a 415-yard downhill par 5. I know that sounds crazy. Funny, it's actually technically shorter, especially slope-wise, than the par 4 I just played 2 holes ago. This hole isn't a crazy dog leg, but it's so downhill where if you leave it left, you might kick over that hill. So there's like a hill ahead of me. If you hit a fade into it, or if you go dead over it, that's your line. You can kind of go near that hill, but depending on how spinny I hit the ball, it could go over it. So I'm just gonna try to lock in, hit a straighter ball to a fade, and give myself an opportunity to, I don't know. This ball feels like it's gonna draw. I'm gonna fix my swing. All right, if it draws, it's fine. Actually, it's not, but I'm gonna make this freaking ball fade. All right. Oh my gosh, I've had this issue all day. I mean, it's gonna be fine. Ball's gonna go a mile, but I've had this issue today of this bottom strike, and what I've been doing is running my hands up to try to stop choking up more on the grip, so that way I get more carry out of it, and my body naturally just wants to lift up to try to avoid it. And I keep popping it. I skinnied that one. See the club mark, it's still gonna get down there, so we'll play it. All right, 142 from the cart, we're gonna play it 2 up. So a 140 number, and then it's downhill at least 10 yards. This is really dependent on the kick. I flew it dead over the hill, basically. Thought I kicked in the crap, because there's mud up there. It's playing down to like a 130 number. So I think I'm gonna hit like a regular old gap. I really don't want to hit out of this divot, and I'm gonna take it out of the divot because I'm not on the PGA Tour, so no closer to the hole though. Nothing too big to this. Pins in the middle, just a confident swing of the gap wedge. 2 putt for a birdie. Nothing better than that. Oh shit, that ball's gone. Unless it draws back. Be a good boy. barely hung on. I don't really know what happened there. I guess it just shot out right. I got lazy with the swing, kept the face open. It's gonna be hanging on with some rough, like 2 to 3 yards right of the green. We're gonna try to get that up and down for the bird. Get away with a par, I'll take it. To be forefront with you guys, so now that you know there's no cap in my wrap, I just figured I'd put the camera there so you can see the whole process. Even if I skull it at you, you're gonna see it. So I might have to hit behind you, but we're about a yard and a half, 2 yards off the first cut. Hole is about 4 yards off fringe. I think yet again I'm just gonna try to land this 2 yards short of the pin. I don't mind this lie. I've been really jerking the chips recently. I want to get risky with it and just pull it. So we'll try to land at that spec. It's gonna break a little right to left. So let's see what we can do, guys. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, it just got a really weird bounce. Good contact. 6 foot chip for birdie, or 6 foot putt. We're gonna take it. It actually moved a little right on the bounce. Not really sure how, and it checked. So can't leave it short, obviously. I'm gonna play it like, I don't know. I think a cup out right. Try to turn it. Okay, so it actually didn't break at all. So 2-inch putt for par, maybe we'll say 3. 3-inch putt for par. Gotta wait for it to go in. Pick that up. All right, guys. I almost would have shot even on the day. Well, like a 1 over. We were like 4. If it wasn't for that costly triple bogey. We shot 3 over through 5, I think. What's this, hole 13? Okay, this might be 4. I don't know, 3 over through 4. Pretty smooth apart from some errors. I've been not hitting good golf shots and I'm still able to score, which maybe it's also testament to the course sometimes. It's not terribly hard to get yourself out of bad situations on some holes, but I think it's been luck, so maybe you'll see some more golfing with Will. Who knows? This is me post-round, just analyzing what I could do, better swing analysis, course analysis management, and just like a contradict that as like a control method to how to not manage the course. I figured I had this clip of some straight bullshit just for you to keep in the back of your mind so that you know what not to do on a golf course.